And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Factorio in our Extreme Production series. And here's our very first Zinc train stopping by. All right, next up, we need to start processing some of this stuff. Okay, so actually, let's take a look at Zinc. It's 3.5 seconds, so pretty much the same as all plates. So yeah, 10 sulfuric acid every 3.5 seconds. That's a considerable amount of sulfuric acid. All right, so we're gonna do 10 of those. Okay, and let's get zinc started. Make sure all those are covered. So I rotated these around from where nickel was because we can load zinc right in the back of all of these. And then let's get some undergrounds. Did I say zinc? I mean sulfuric acid. Okay, so we need sulfuric acid coming in there and one coming in there. And that's above our processing, which can come right down the middle. And then the inputs. Okay, so how much of this are we going to want? Well, it really doesn't matter. How much we put through. So let's get ourselves ample resources. I doubt we're going to need super large amounts of this, but if we're going to create brass, we're going to need plenty of zinc. Okay, so that is the general system. We're going to need a blueprint for this. There we go. All zinc, ready to go. And I built those undergrounds strictly so they work with this. So I want one there and there. I'm going to gap 2, put another one there. This is a lot of zinc. Not that we need it all, but we're going to have it. Of course, we don't have nearly the resources to make this work, but you know, it is what it is. So I want to come out right here. Okay, and then I'm going to come out with a pump and then plastic pipe, which holds twice as much. So I'm going to hold 200 in here and 100 in there, and that should be just happy. It should be fine. There we go. Pressurizing the whole system. Now, the big question is, do we have enough for processing all of this over here as well? I don't know. That is a good question. Waiting for all those belts to craft. Okay, so this zinc comes in. I'm going to come in right there. And then the top one will come in right there. And then let's get some of these going. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't want to do that. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. Right to the end. It's awesome. Love it when a plan comes together. This is a lot of zinc. This is so much. I really don't know if we need all of this. But, you know, once the system is full and backlogged, it'll slow it down. Ooh, that was a mistake. I messed that up. There we go. A little bit better. Still got 93 belts. Belts don't craft very fast. Now that they're top tier, boy, it's a lot of resources to process all of that. Okay, do we have a warehouse? Let's build a warehouse for zinc here. I think this is plenty of zinc. I don't think we're going to need any more than that. It's still extreme though, because that's, what is that, 10, 20, 30, that's 120. Creating 120 zinc at a time. Yeah, I'm running out of belt too, so I'm gonna have to start shift clicking. Oh, those are all going the wrong direction. Unfortunately. But we can start. Start loading up zinc here. As you can see, we are moving it a little bit faster than what it's capable of. Oh, that's a lot of zinc. And they automatically took, or they're automatically taking the blue stuff out of my system as per my request. Oh no, these are going backwards. I'm gonna take this one out, put that one in, just so it's going the right direction. I do not want those going the wrong direction. No, thank you. Slowly working its way down, although we got a little bit. And oh yeah, I need sulfuric acid down here. Okay, so one right there, I think it is. Yep. So let's see if this is going to be enough. I might have to put 2 pumps on this system. Yeah, see, this one's out. There we go. Okay, everything's happy over here, except for 90 belts. And is there a way that I can speed that up? Well, what is our big slowdown here? Obviously, it's massive amount of gears. I'll risk it. Belts only get the preferential treatment. There we go. Now we're cutting away. cutting away that amount. And we've already got tons of zinc ready to go. So we also want, we're going to need some copper. And I'm not sure if we have enough copper production for this. So this is metal mixing. That's basically the blueprint that we need, which isn't this one. No, it's not that one either. That's coal. It's carbon. That's just regular smelting. There's metal mixing right here. So pull these out. I kind of want, I'm not sure if we're going to need more nitinol. So if we do need more nitinol, it would be nice to be able to put that right next door. So I'm going to leave myself a gap. So I'm going to build one of these here, and then I'm going to gap it like that. Oh, you know what I did? I just realized something. That's all blue belt. So I want to take this whitelist blue belt. Then I want to take my upgrade planner, go from blue belt to purple belt, please. And then I can take my blueprint, upgrade that. There it is. Nope. Why didn't it? Still showing me blue belt. From to save changes. There we go. I didn't save changes. So now I can just plop that over the top. I'll leave that one alone. Like so. And of course we need belt, but that's fine. At least we got something started. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to need to bring copper up and zinc down, and then I'm going to be able to have access to the brass. So let's create brass. I think all of them are covered. Now it's just a matter of waiting for all those to process, which is kind of a tedious wait, but it is what it is. Okay, these also I need to redirect. There we go. Okay. We need zinc to come out. Actually, we need to come out a couple places. Where's our logistics range? Need another. Roboport. Because I need to link these up. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. It's right in the between here. There. Now, I'm not going to have that much zinc in the system because I don't think I need thousands of zinc. least I don't think I do. So we're going to, we can always increase that in the future. Could always do that. So we're going to try to skirt this system here. Give me some zinc. Okay, zinc will come down when it's time. All that should be in, yeah, all that's in construction range, so that's fine. And it looks like this is already full. Boy, that was fast. That's a lot of zinc production. I wonder how our sulfuric acid is doing. Sulfuric acid is good, but our sulfur dioxide is pretty much gone because we're not producing as much nickel right now as we should be, so, or as we could be. So I want to supplement, actually, this is less than, let's just say like 1,000. And I want this to be sulfuric. Where is it? Sulfuric acid. When sulfuric acid is less than 1,000, we're going to empty sulfuric acid barrel. Like that. Because this will drop. It's dropping actually really fast. Look at that, a couple hundred per second. And this should be, yeah, well within range. So it's not quite there yet. We have it at what, 1,000? So it's not going to pump until this thing is actually below 1,000, which it looks like it's going to hit that really fast. So that's 250 sulfuric acid that we're going to be able to push into that every time that thing crafts. So here we go. It's about to kick on. Yep, there it goes. Now we've actually used 4 tanks worth of that sulfur dioxide, which is just crazy. That's crazy how much sulfuric acid that is. But you know, it's zinc, and zinc is good, so it's all good here. So that is loading up fine. Now we need to think about copper. Copper should be pretty straightforward, pulling it right off the bus, or I could even pull it right off of one of these if I so chose. I want to speed up this system. I'm going to slowly start upgrading this. Yeah, I know, bots. So we're just going to pull right off of this thing, and we need to sneak it up into here. So let's see, how do we want to do this? If I go up above that, that'll leave me enough, just enough space. I need to pull more nitinol out. Okay, so we need to load this stuff. This stuff is not going to go on the bus. I'm really not concerned with this at all. And then passive provider warehouse. Yes, it's going to be a warehouse. Do I have warehouses in the logistics system? I don't. I'm definitely gonna start making warehouses automatically. Ooh, this is not in logistics range? Oh, just barely not. Really? That's right. Underground, please. There we go. And power. The zinc will come eventually. There we go. Looks like it's one belt up here away. You know what? I'm just gonna throw it in there because reasons. Also, we need to up the direction of our copper. Just like that. And I can take the 2 off the top. That'll save a little bit. Now, is our zinc coming down? Oh, we're missing 1. There it is. Look at that. 11 more belts, and the system will be done. And we'll finally have the elusive brass. So elusive. All right. There's copper coming up. Ooh, you can see how fast that moves it. It's wonderful. And what is our ratio here? Oh yeah, 3. So we're gonna need a lot of copper coming up here. At least a full belt of purple coming up here. There we go. Look at that. We now have brass. So with brass comes like brass gears and such. So I'm gonna want a few of those. So we're gonna have the input come in here. I'll just underground that, save myself a few. Okay, and then these, I'm gonna actually come over this way. That'll allow me to expand if I need to. And then, let's see, right in here. No. There. Because I know these are going to be used in a few places. There we go. How fast that is. Oh, beautiful. So, if we need brass gears, which I think is really the only brass thing that we ever use. It really is. I mean, I don't know if any other use for brass other than gears. It might be used for pipes. Could use some for pipes too. Let me throw a couple. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I don't need a lot of these, and these are going to be not bronze, brass pipe. And then let's just. Oh, really? There we go. A little bit of brass, little brass corner over here. Not too bad. All right, now that we have brass, all is well. So the last few episodes, we have processed a ton of titanium. Look at that, it's already backed up. Beautiful. We've processed zinc. We have started making nitinol. We have brought in the gears from titanium and nitinol for wonderful crafting of the purple belts. And these belts are so awesome. Let me give you an idea of just the scope of how awesome these things are. So I don't have, right now I don't have, I'm not being affected by the belts because of this little guy right here. So I'm going to take this off. And yeah, now we're able to move around. So if I wanted to take a little ride, we're moving pretty fast. Moving against these, not so fast. Which is one of the reasons why I use that belt immunity anyway. Just so I'm not struggling against the belts and wasting screen time on things. And this also happens to be the first crafting system where we are using purple belts. It's beautiful. How fast everything is. I love it. And the craft on these, we get 5 at a time, which is nice. Pretty constant amount of brass coming in here. And I think we're even net positive. Yep. We got brass pipe, brass gears, ample brass gears. We are good to go. All right, so that'll do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.